one.
The Jeff Crilley Show. Well, the pandemic has changed the way all of us view our homes. We'll be talking to a leading expert next.
Many are predicting that the worst is yet to come, which is unfortunate, said one person here. Until now, they've enjoyed the reputation of being the nation's icebox.
Watched a burglar in his home this morning by webcam.
As a journalist of over 25 years, stories are what make my world turn.
Reporting live from the Dallas newsroom tonight, Jeff Crilley, Fox 4 News.
But in 2008, I took the jump from my familiar life and started a PR firm from my home.
We're talking about anyone with a camcorder like the one I'm using becomes a television network.
We started slowly growing the company, and we now have over 100 clients, and we've branched into the world of live digital broadcasting. I now own 8 different TV studios and have a huge team, and the stories that I now get to share are sometimes the most important of my life. Life has a funny way of coming around full circle. This is the Jeff Crilley Show.
Well, when the pandemic hit a few months ago, it changed the way all of us view our own homes. For many people, the home office is your main office. You're not even reporting to work anymore. So the commute is not down LBJ or the tollway, it's just down the hall. And that changes the way people view their home, and that has led to a flurry of business for my next guest, Blake Byrd. He is the president of Knox Construction. Thank you for coming on the show.
Absolutely, thank you for having me.
So let's talk about that. You know, as I said, people used to go to the office all the time, and at least half of Americans are working from their home. You know, you have a wife, you have a husband, they're both working from home. Maybe they only have one office set up. Is it changing the requests that you're getting?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, we're having phone calls, multiple phone calls a week for remodels and additions, and clients wanting more space and looking for, just like you said, hey, we got husband and wife, we both work from home. We've got one place, so we're building out a lot of study nooks and adding on to master bedrooms to give office space and sitting areas for that work from home environment. And then on top of that, you're also having a lot of families that have young kids that are doing Zoom from home and school from home. And so on those in those instances, they're asking for we need to do a built-in inside my son's bedroom, or we need to do we've got a game room and we want to convert half of it to a study hall, and it kind of generates additional space for the entire family to work and learn.
And everything I'm reading is that the inventory of existing homes is really tight right now. And so a lot of people are kind of nesting in place and saying, well, we're spending all this time, why don't we finally do that backyard project that we always wanted, or let's convert this bedroom into an office?
Yeah, absolutely. We're seeing a lot of, just like you said, backyard updates and modifications. People wanted to put in swimming pools and do large outdoor living spaces, covered patios, outdoor kitchens, fire pits are very popular right now, and so a lot of conversions for kind of maximizing that home use. We still are seeing a good amount of new construction and people wanting to build new custom homes. And the primary interest there, I feel like is, hey, look, there's nothing on the market because everything's flying off so quickly. I want what I want, and I know that I need this, this type of space and this type of layout for all my home needs. And so, people are still interested in building new and then capturing, that custom home experience of exactly what they want.
Well, you're a very successful entrepreneur, and both of us are passionate about EO Dallas. We're both members of
Absolutely.
Entrepreneurs Organization. We've got an article that we want to put up because they just did a nice feature on you. Tell me what you've been getting so far out of EO.
Yeah, so EO has been, it's been a great organization to be involved with as far as, interacting with like-minded individuals, people that share the same business experiences and also personal experiences. So you're attached into a forum, is what we call it. And it's a small group organization of like-minded peers that could be in any sort of business across the spectrum, and it's just a great space to really kind of unwind and let your personal feelings out and not necessarily be coached, but to be heard and to discuss your issues with people that are experiencing similar things. And just the network has been tremendous, and the friends and relationships that I've been able to build through that organization.
Outstanding. Well, let's talk more about your view of construction, and we've got some pictures that we want to put up on the screen because it's just breathtakingly beautiful what you're doing. When you go into a new project, I assume that you see yourself as an artist. I mean, you're creating something that just wasn't there.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. I mean, in a perfect world, we're really working with a team of artists, and so it's not just necessarily Knox Built Construction is coming in and putting our thoughts on a paper and spitting them out. We like to work with all the best architects in town, best interior designers, and create a collaborative team effort so that we can provide you that design and that experience that is worthy of what you want and what you expect. And so by kind of assembling that team with the architects and the interior designers and even some structural engineers to create some dramatic effect, it's a collaborative effort to get to produce these amazing projects.
What does it feel like to see that smile on the homeowner's face, or that magic moment when you're like, thank you so much for changing my life?
Absolutely. That's what we say. That's the best part of the project is handing over the keys and seeing a smile on the client's face. And we'd love to do a big reveal and bring the client in and have the design team there and everyone's present, and we kind of open the doors and say, hey, look, this is what we've got. And just seeing the smile and the happiness and sometimes the tears of joy that come, and that's why we do it. It's the relationships and the experiences that we can provide to our clients that really drive us to do what we do.
And I know you're passionate about kind of the next generation technology. Talk about some of the tools that you're using to make your customers happy.
Absolutely. We use a handful of tools to better serve our clients. I mean, we use software called Builder Trend, which is a communication platform to let our clients know exactly what's happening on the job site when. We use Field Lens, which is an open issues tracking software. So nothing, it gives the client the opportunity, if you're walking through the house and you see something that is not to your specifications, your desires, you can snap a photo and it goes directly to us, and it's logged and recorded and addressed, and you'll always be notified when things are fixed or repaired. And then on top of that, we use all sorts of, we use UDA estimating tool and Procore technology for doing all of our estimates. So everything is captured digitally, and that just opens that communication line better with the clients and gives them a better overall experience.
And that's so important. I mean, I know even with Amazon deliveries, I love to have the notification saying, here's where your package is.
Yes.
Homeowners must be the same way. They drive by the project and they say, I wonder what they're doing. I don't see work going on.
Right.
But updating them, this is when the cement is being poured, that kind of stuff?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it creates an open book, essentially. We're a total open book, and with those technologies and softwares, you never have to ask what is going on my job site, because you drive by and you're curious. Well, you pop open your Builder Trend application and it's got daily logs from every single day for the entirety of your project, and tells you exactly when was the concrete poured and how many guys were on site and what was the weather that day. And it just it creates that information flow to keep everybody on the same page and eliminates some of that concern for lost time.
Absolutely, and you do a wide range of projects, everything from remodeling to new home construction to multifamily, is that right?
Yeah, absolutely. We serve a broad range of clients. We love renovations, remodels, and we practice a lot of that. We do a lot of new construction for clients, new custom home builds, ground up, all the way through. And then multifamily, we're not into the 400 unit complexes and finish outs, but we do really enjoy doing high-end condo finish out, Museum Tower and different towers around downtown. We'd like to do that multifamily finish out. And then also we would like to work with developers on doing, we call them boutique developments, and so it's maybe an 8-unit luxury complex to really offer single-family living, but in an attached scenario. So
Sure. Well, with the little time we have left, if somebody's watching this program right now and they're like, well, I wonder if I should go ahead and take the plunge and do that remodel or make that investment, what would you say to that person?
Well, I think that now's a great time. I think that there's a huge market. that's coming up, and there's resale opportunity for these clients. You want to finish out your home and do it the right way, and we can deliver that product. And then when it comes time to sell, you've got a product that you can put back in the market and know that you made a wise investment, you spent your money well, and that it's got added value to it.
Outstanding. Blake, you've been an amazing guest. We're going to put the website up to end the segment. It is knox-built.com. Blake Byrd, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you, Jeff. I appreciate it.
You bet. And that's it for now. We'll see you next time.